What's going on, y'all? The halves and the have-nots. Look, the ending of this episode took me out. That was the best part of the whole entire episode. No lie. Look, okay, so let me go from the beginning. I gotta give my spiel. So, Jim is at this press conference, right? From last week. And excuse my tongue if you see the yellow stuff. I apologize. I just got through drinking the Smirnoff Ice screwdriver. So, it is what it is. That's why, I ain't nasty, but I literally just got through drinking it. So let's use that. But anyway, so this is what had happened, right? He up there giving this press conference talking about some, yes, I was involved in the cover up. My son did hit somebody, but it wasn't Lizzie and it wasn't Benny Young. No, no, no. And yeah, it just so happened that my son was driving a black sedan. And that car is right there behind you underneath this tarp. And then he did hit somebody. But the man that he hit is this dude Donald right here. And he ain't even pressing charges. I said, well, hold up. It ain't nobody questioning how convenient this shit is and how all of a sudden, like, actually, you just so happen to have a black sedan too, which was also the same thing that actually hit the little girl, a black sedan, and that you claim is right there. And then they was like, so what is it that the pictures of your son is out there? The person who's supposed to have hit this little girl and Benny, how is it that the sketch look exactly like your son? Well, we don't know, and we're gonna try to figure that out. But what we do know is my son is innocent. And I said, Jim, you dog. This is what rich people do with money. They control shit. And I'm just so mad because those niggas couldn't get away with this shit. We would have been locked up, no questions asked. But anyway, after that, he said the DA did all this trying to make my son. It's a personal vendetta against me. Then they tried to make the DA look bad. So when Wyatt was getting out of jail, first of all, let me go back. Because I want to go do that whole little thing. Before Wyatt get out of jail, they at the headquarters. Okay. Jim telling David what's going on. It's like, I think it's working. While they was at the press conference, Maggie told, what's his name? Lance? Is that his name? Yancey? Lance? Whatever. I can't remember at this moment. The dude that won Jeffrey told him to, I know I'm so completely off about his name. Damn. Anyway, whatever. Told him to go put out a poll right away to get the public opinion of what they think about this press conference. So they back at the campaign and come to find out for that moment, people who actually watched the press conference, the poll numbers are up saying that they understand where he's coming from and they still vote for him and all that. He was like, if this has anything to do with me, not becoming governor, and if I have to face some punishments and for covering this up, I will do it because any parent would do it. I said the way they spent this shit, and he gonna still go ahead and get that governorship. I said this is crazy. And so, Maggie was like, I could have did better, could have got the same results, better results, but okay, whatever. And then, Jim was like, yeah, I do anything for my son. And then the little boy, the little campaign boy that like Jeffrey, he was like to David, would you do anything for your son? David was like, yeah. What, I mean, why are you asking me this? I just want to know, would you do anything for your son? Yes, I would. What about your wife? I said, hold up, little boy. You be getting dead in your feelings and you doing all this stuff trying to, I don't know what you're trying to do. We already know that you got feelings for Jeffrey, but this kind of push him away because you doing he does a little bit too much for me. He really do. David kind of caught on what he was talking about, so he slowly said, yes. Yes, he does. I mean, she does, my wife. I was like, okay. So they leaving out. Maggie talking to David like, so you and the wife, y'all having troubles or something? What you mean are we having troubles? Because, look, it's length on your suit. And I know from Veronica, she don't sleep on nothing less than 1,000 thread count sheets. Now, only a hotel would have some shit like that. And he was like, baby, you don't know what you talking about. And ain't no length on my suit. Well, okay, see what had happened is I seen you going into the hotel, and mind you, you just so happened to go into the hotel that we all staying at. Hmm. Okay, well, ain't shit going on. But this ain't no booty call invitation and no shit. Maggie wants that D so bad from David. It don't make no sense. Veronica knew what the hell she was talking about, and I picked up on that last season. It is what it is. Anything else with them? The DA called, well, the cop called Jim for Wyatt. He goes down there, get Wyatt out of jail, brings him back home, and at this point in time, he basically told him to go upstairs and, go eat and all that shit. He did pass by Jeffrey and all that, and it is what it is. Jeffrey, on the other hand, I don't know if I can't remember if he was in any other type of role, throughout the episode. But I do know he popped up at what's most important. And it's the only, these two roles go together. Still talking about the Criers, but with Jeffrey in it too. Amanda Ass is in the apartment, playing with that gun. This crazy bitch got that gun. Jeffrey opens up the door. He's looking for Candace. Amanda, the hell are you doing? How the hell did you get up in here? And how did you got a key? Well, I was looking for Candace, and this is my old key. Well, put that key down and you better leave. Amanda, what the hell are you doing with this gun? What did I tell you I was going to do with the gun in the first place? Oh, so we still on that plan? We never left those tracks. I was like, Amanda, she was playing with it. You want to show, you know how to use this? You want me to show you? I'm sitting here like, don't shoot Jeffrey. He's the only one that's really on your side, boo. Okay, don't do that. And she was like putting it all on her face and shit and doing this. And I'm like, girl, don't shoot yourself in front of him either. And she said, you scared? You scared? It ain't even loaded. And I said, Amanda, stop playing. And basically, he was like, I need to get you some help. I can help you out. That's why I'm here. No, you a man. You don't know how it feel. What you do is y'all use women. You will never, ever understand how it feel. Now, if it was me, 2 plus 2 would have made 4 in my head, and I would have put that all together, and I would have figured out something very bad happened to her, especially with that statement, you're a man and you use women. That's what y'all do. I would have put it 2 and 2 together, and I would have got exactly what's going on. But Amanda was like, get out. Get out. And at one point, Jeffrey was trying to talk. Amanda kept on repeating him. Amanda, get out, get out, get out, get out. Put the gun away, put the gun away, put the gun away. I said, Amanda, stop playing. And then she was like, get out this apartment before I go get the gun. I said, no, because she went and put it away and came back and said, you glad, little bitch? Acting like a little bitch. The gun put away. Why you call that boy a bitch like that, Amanda? I mean, she was playing crazy to the T. I said, this is another level of crazy I ain't never really seen before. And I can't really put my finger on it, but girl, you are doing it. And you're kind of freaking me out because you a little bit too much in this role. God. I said, okay. Jeffrey left. She goes to the, whatchamacallit, Crier's house, trying to tell Miss Crier what's going on, that Amanda needs some help. She already got the gun. Miss Crier is like, how do they let her get a gun? They was like, they don't give a damn if she crazy or not. They just about the money. And, like, thanks for telling me this and all this stuff. Mind you, at the beginning of the episode, Celine gonna bring Miss Crier up in there to look at the press conference and gonna say something. Look how some people raise their kids. If my son would have did that, I said, Celine, no, this is not the time for you to gloat, to feel pride for something no, shut the fuck up and quit trying to do this, because it ain't about you, boo. You won't win in this situation, okay? Anyway, she always liked to jab. She likes to jab. She's just a jealous bitch. So after that, That was basically it with them. And then Catherine did try to tell Jim that something is wrong with Amanda. She got the gun. We need to have her committed. She's having a mental break. He's like, no, she's not. And the only time that she ever had a break and we had to do something like this is when something very traumatic happened to her. I will find out what happened and I will fix it. Baby, you can't fix this. You can't fix this because Amanda, the wheels on her train left and the train is still in the tracks. Okay? The train is still in that station. Them wheels gone. Okay? And ain't no retrieving them bitches. Alright? They got a mind of their own. They just keep rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. That track, that train body boat is just still stuck there. Okay? Something ain't right. And you can't fix this shit. You should have been paying attention to her while you've been worrying about Wyatt all this time. Mind you, Amanda didn't even know that Wyatt got arrested for DUI, not DUI, but hit and run. She was laughing about the shit. She didn't give a fuck. Because they don't give a fuck about her. Y'all know what I keep saying. Solange and that girl, and this is what happens. Child, we gonna move on. We got... What other important things that happened? While the press conference, let's get to Hannah. While the press conference was going on, Hannah comes out her bathroom with her robe on, turns on her little TV, sits down and like, I can't, in a Christian way, I'm going to interpret what she was saying in her thought pattern. I can't believe this bullshit. This motherfucker done got the fuck off. They done set this shit up so that he don't even have to take the fall for it. This bitch is up here lying his goddamn ass off. I can't believe this shit. God be with me. That is what she was saying. That is what, you better be glad I'm a saved ass Christian. That was what she was saying. That was what she was saying, but without all those explicits, okay? That's my interpretation. That's what her heart wanted to say, okay? But she couldn't. So basically, she's sitting there looking at this stuff. She gets up. Now, mind you, she's sitting on the couch this way. Something walks back behind her. She didn't notice it. It was a shadow. It was a body. And I was like, oh, shit. Hannah, look around. Turn around, bitch. Turn around. Hannah's still looking at the TV like this. And I'm like, girl, I told you to turn around. She gets up close her little entertainment center, turns back around. There's Quincy. Where the fuck is Candace? You know I don't deal with my daughter like that. Where the fuck is Candace? Look, get out of my house before I call the cops. You know I don't deal with that trash. Get the hell out. I don't deal with her. I damn sure don't deal with you. I'm going to ask you one more time. Where is Candace? His face never changed. I said, you good, boo. You good. You had years to practice that face while you was up in jail. He was like, your daughter gave me up. She was like, I don't give a damn. That's basically what she was like. You saying that like I care. If I don't care where she's at, what makes you think I care about what she did to you? Okay? Get out of here. I'm finna call the cops. Call the cops. But you gonna tell me where Candace at? Yes, operator. Somebody is up in my house and they refuse to leave. I'm on the phone with them. And where the fuck is Candace? No, ma'am. I didn't tell him to come in. He just won't go. Well, okay, you gonna stay on the phone with me? Okay, that's fine. They on their way. While you still here asking where Candace at, they on their way, you know. And he was like, tell me where Candace at. Well, you tell me where my damn grandson at. His face went, wait a minute, what? I've been in jail for 3 years. How the fuck do I know where my where your grandson at? Wait a minute, what you talking about? Where's little Quincy Jr.? It was like, well, where's my grandson? I don't know. I don't know where Candace at. You don't know where my grandson at. I'm like, y'all could have linked up and tried to do something together and get at Candace. But no, y'all too busy hating on each other. And next thing you know, he grabs Hannah. And I'm sitting here like, oh, get your hands off of her. You ain't have to do that. You ain't have to do that. And he left. I said, oh, you put the fear of God. Well, the fear of Satan up in her. Something. I don't know. She was scared for a minute, okay? She almost lost her religion. And then she got out. She called the little detective dude. He comes over. Because Quincy did say, you got them bars in the front, but you ain't got none in the back. Dead giveaway. I said, shit. This nigga knows. That's why the detective was like, you need to get some bars and put them all up around the house. And then he was like, I don't know what's going on. He just came up in my house and all this stuff. Damn. And it was like, what's going on with Benny? How is he? Well, he's breathing on his own. Oh, he's good. And I don't know. I don't remember exactly what led to this hug, but they was conversing. Next thing you know, they had a joyous hug. Like, oh my God, that's great. And he was just too eager to hug her. And then all of a sudden, they get that slow breakaway. Let me pause. Let me look at you. Let me gaze into your eyes. Let me look like I'm finna lean forward and kiss you. Hannah knew she wanted them She knew she wanted them wet lips. She just knew it. But she was like, no, I'm saved. I can't do that. This is not the time or the place. Woo! She was like, I almost lost myself. But let me just step back. And she didn't let him do it. And I said, damn, Hannah, you almost had it. You almost had it. But that's a good thing because I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I think he's still working with Jim. Because as soon as they get in the car, he was going to take her to the Benny. To get in the car, and he was like, did you hear what happened? And she was like, yeah, I heard what happened, but I still think that Jim did it. He lying. He covering his stuff up. No, I don't think he's capable of doing anything like that. Oh, you don't know him like I know him. And I was just like, right. He trying to cover his tracks and get information out of Hannah as to exactly everything that she knows and stuff. And they go to the hospital. While at the hospital, it was this nurse that was already in there checking on Benny. The other little young nurse come in there and was like, I'm a friend of his mother, and his mother told me to keep an eye on him while while she was away, and that's what I'm doing. And at first, something about her is like throwing me so off, and I'm like, she finna do something. I don't know what it is that she gonna do. Is she either working for daddy or who she working for? But it just seems so odd to throw her in there, like something is not right with her. I swear to God, this show will have you thinking everybody's a suspect. Okay, everybody's a suspect. So right before, she holding his hand, she wasn't even in there along with him for a good minute before Hannah shows up. And then she's asking how he's doing, and he was like, well, he's still breathing on his own, but he did flutter his eyes for a minute. But other than that, he hasn't moved. And then here come this bastard. Tony comes up in there. Aha! I found you. This is where he's been staying at. I'm finna get my lawyer to come down here. This is a court order, bitch. You can't do this and all this stuff. He's still in the same condition. And I'm sitting here like, you gotta be crazy. Do you see any tubes? He's still on life support. He can't do this. He can't do that. I said, where the tubes at, boo? Where the tubes at? If anything, he looked like he just laying there. He looked like he just laying there. Now, Tony lost his goddamn mind. He was just being so fucking selfish. And all of a sudden, if you look closely, while they was arguing over Benny, okay, Benny lips kind of moved. And I noticed that. I was like, wait a minute, did his mouth move? Okay, I was just kind of tweaking or something. But no, what confirmed this was then all of a sudden Benny says, who this clown trying to talk to my mama? Benny woke up. He ain't really wake up, but that nigga is conscious. He could speak. And I said, how he could speak so clearly if he been asleep that long and he ain't really been using his vocals like that. And then he have a tube down his throat fucking with his voice kind of, Tyler, you're doing a little bit too much. I understand you trying to move this shit along, but it's just TV. I understand that, but I'm just saying without saying. Okay. But I was all like, yes, Benny alive. He finally, out of 2 and almost a half seasons, Benny finally got another line. Who this clown talking to my mama? And went right back to sleep. Went right back to sleep. Ain't that some lazy ass shit? Now let me stop playing. But that was the Haves and the Have Nots. I cannot wait till next week. Some person, I'm tired of this fake ass account gonna literally ask me what the fuck, and this is what it said, what the fuck is the video at? I'm gone this whole week. I said this in my other video, and they just did it again. Like, come on now. I'm not going there. But y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend, and I will see y'all later.